Hi again. In this lecture we will talk now about stress blocks. So let's see how a stress block would look like. And as you can see, this is a linearly distributed block. It looks very much like a pressure block. This one is just rotated, but this is not really relevant. As you can see, the intensity of the stress is 20 newtons per millimeter square, and that equals to 20 megapascals in SI units, because 1 newton per millimeter square is equal to 1 megapascal. Again, we can calculate the magnitude of the equivalent concentrated force as equal to half of the area of the side triangle multiplied by the depth, the distance BC, for example, and that would give us a total of 270 kilonewtons for the equivalent concentrated force. Now we have to establish the location of the concentrated force, and that's being done exactly as before. So if we look to the stress block from the left side, we can determine that the concentrated force is located 60 millimeters down from B along AB. And then if we look from below or from above, we will see a rectangular area of stress intensity. So hence the concentrated force will be located midway between B and C. So it's 75 millimeters from line AB. Therefore, what is the difference between a stress versus a pressure block? Well, from a physics point of view, from an equilibrium point of view, really there's no difference. You will treat them in the same way. The way you calculate the equivalent concentrated force magnitude and location and direction is identical. But there is a difference, which is more of a physics difference, really. So the difference resides in the fact that pressures act externally to a body. They are applied to the body. So therefore, also because of the magnitudes and the numbers, sizes, the typical units for pressure are pascals or kilopascals, which in regular units that means newtons per meter square or kilonewtons per meter square. So for typical type of pressure magnitudes, you will get a nice number. On the other hand, stresses are pressures but that are internal to a body. They are generated because of various actions that occur outside of the body. Now, the typical units for stresses are megapascals or newtons per millimeter square, in order to get nice numbers without too many zeros in terms of order of magnitude. Like, for example, in this example where the stress intensity was equal to 20 megapascals and not something like 20 million of pascals. So that's it about the difference between stress blocks and pressure blocks. Thank you very much for watching this lecture, and I will see you soon at the next one.